Chief Bitcoin in the house, baby. Okay, so Bitcoin against the US dollar. What's going to happen here? Check with your financial advisor. But I'm going to tell you what I think is going to happen. Okay, I think what's going to happen is we're probably going to get a W formation here. Okay, so let's take a look here, pull this back a bit. I think that what we're going to get is what we've been getting before. Come up, come down, a little bit of a W, up, down, probably another little bit of a W, and then up. But there's no guarantee. Okay, so don't make any trades based on what I am putting on YouTube, okay, because there's no reason for it. You got to check with your financial advisor on any move that you make. Okay, so like I was saying last day, this here was the most important line, and we needed a bounce there, and we got the bounce. So it came down, was rejected. Now I think we're going to have something like that happen. So that's what I think. That doesn't mean it's going to happen just because I think that's going to happen, okay? Let's go to the 4 hour. So we're still coming down on the 4 hour. Okay, so ideally what we need to happen is for, like I said, we're going to have a W on the other, on the 1 day. So I'm thinking that we're probably going to come back down to here and then bounce up. So we're going to come down and then bounce up. How much further are we going up here? I don't know. Before we come back down to bounce, but I think that's what's going to happen. I'm just speculating. Okay, so we could go up here and then down and then up. So there's no guarantee that we're going back up, but it just looks like we are. I think that we could be going to 100,000. Or we could be going to 200,000, 300,000, like, fund managers have been saying. But, I mean, we got the bounce that we needed at that line. I was saying yesterday we got to keep an eye on this line here. Okay, so let's take a look at a different time frame. Let's go to the 1 month. Now, we obviously look overextended here. And short sellers are just, their mouths are watering just looking at this. It looks good to them to put in a short. Okay, but there's no guarantee that this thing's going to go down, just like there's no guarantee it's going to go up. Now, this has just crossed over recently, and it looks like it's getting wider. Okay, you can see at the end of it there. Looks like it's getting wider. It's widening, and that's a good sign. And most importantly is that we have great sentiment about Bitcoin. I mean, there's a lot about talk about it. Tesla is going to be accepting payments in Bitcoin for their cars. And Elon Musk says that he's not going to sell the Bitcoin and change it over to $2. That's a good sign. So, well, I guess we're going to have to wait and see what happens. I think that we're going to be going up. We're going to continue to go up. Okay, so, and how far up is this going to go? Down here. It might go up like that. It might go like that. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Okay, so that's what I think about Bitcoin. Okay, so here's the Digitex futures chart. Now, Digitex futures, you know, when I saw it down here, I thought, you know, it's it's got to go up, and it just really came up the last, the last week and a half. It's really jumped up, and now it's come down a bit, quite a bit, but it went up to way up here, almost 3 cents, maybe 2.7 cents from 0.5 cents. I told everybody to get into this one during the presale ICO, and that was around beginning of 2018. And anyway, it was 0.7 cents each, and then it went up to around 16 cents. So, I mean, you could have got 20x there. 20x or more. And if you would have sold at the top, which you would have, I mean, you wouldn't have just waited for it to come all the way back down here. But is this one a buy? I don't know. It's so turbulent with Digitex futures, but I mean, it looks like it's, come up, and maybe it's going to go back up again. We'll see. It's hard to tell with Digitex futures. It's usually one thing after another with Digitex futures, late, development dates not being made and stuff like that. Well, things changing constantly, the Bitcoin market dropping rate, when, Digitex is about to jump up, and then Bitcoin drops and the market drops, and then Digitex has to drop. If the Bitcoin market drops, then this one's going to drop too, just like every other altcoin. Huge. Like, if Bitcoin continues to go up, then Digitex futures has a chance right now to go up. But everything always just goes against Digitex futures for some reason. So, is it going to continue to go up? This is the 4-hour. Is it going to go back up and then oscillate back up and down? I don't know. I mean, just everything just goes against Digitex futures constantly. But if you look at the 1 month here, you can see it's come down for the longest time because of mismanagement, basically. And, not meeting deadlines. People expect deadlines to be met, and they're never met with Digitex futures. But you can see this is curling over down here at the bottom. You can see that's curling over, and price action has jumped up in anticipation of that curling over. So this might be about to come up here, and then price action come up, possibly. So people need Digitex futures tokens in order to trade on the Digitex futures exchange. So if Bitcoin goes up, if somebody was to, and don't take this as financial advice, don't take any of this as financial advice, you have to make your own decisions. And you have to be responsible for your every decision. You can't, just say, oh, well, somebody told me this, and I went and put some money into this. It's your hard-earned dollars. So you have to be responsible. And I would say, don't put money into crypto. It's too volatile. If you want to put money into something that your financial advisor tells you to put into your money into, okay? So it might go up. But if Bitcoin drops, then that's it for Digitex futures. It's going to go down just like every other altcoin. Altcoins can't go up if Bitcoin is going down. Simple as that. The occasional one might go up. It might bottom out and then come up a bit, but everything will be on a downtrend, just like Bitcoin. As a matter of fact, every altcoin will go down faster than Bitcoin when Bitcoin starts dropping. So that's how it works, and usually everything works against Digitex futures. It's just the way it is, But is this the beginning of an upturn? Maybe. Possible. We'll have to just wait and see. Don't put money into crypto, whatever you do. Just don't. Unless you want to put like $50 into Bitcoin or something. This is not financial advice. This is just for your entertainment. Because it's like a casino thing. You don't know what's going to happen with crypto. Bitcoin is supposed to go up to like apparently 15 million after like 15 years, 15 million each. But that's just speculation, of course. Guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens over the years. I mean, I bet everybody wishes they bought it when it was less than $1, or less than a cent. You'd be a billionaire if you bought like $10 worth at less than a cent. But hindsight is 2020, and I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens with Digitex futures and Bitcoin. Give me a thumbs up for this one. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Hit that notification bell beside the subscribe button so you're notified right away of this time-sensitive information, and I want everybody to have a fantastic day.